Hey there, everybody. Coach Joe here, and I'm here to bring you our next team builder for the International Battling League. I am the coach of the Atlanta Talonflames in the IBL. Joined them a little late in the year, so it wasn't necessarily a start of the season thing. I'm helping out with Coach Dark Devil, who is ironically our opponent this week in the IBL. He is the coach of the Vegas Golden Corviknights. And yeah, this is going to be our team builder for his match, which will go up October 4th or October 5th, depending on what happens in the personalized voting situation there. But yeah, I mean, we're going to look over his team. We're going to do a brief look at what I'm planning to bring, and then we're going to have the battle. And it'll all be in one episode together. So, yeah, let's take a look at his team real quick. Right now, his team is Senna Scourge, Claydol, Espeon, Grimmsnarl, Como-O, Lapras, Leafeon, Midday Lycanroc, Wash Rotom, and Skarmory. And also, he has G-Max Gengar. So, he's a very hyper-offensive team, it appears, to where they all coincide with each other. I mean, he's got a fire Pokemon, he's got a water, he's got two waters, he's got grass, he's got electric, he's got psychic, he's got poison, he's got ghost, fairy, dragon, fighting, rock, steel, flying, bug. He's got a very well-balanced team, and I think he's one of the top teams in the IBL. I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't checked the schedule recently. But yeah, I mean, his team looks really good. I know that his battle is, we're supposed to battle, and then the episode goes up on October 4th or 5th, as I alluded to. Might do the battle earlier. It's all dependent on, scheduling and all that stuff, which is perfectly cool. I'm always down to help out and get the battles done properly in a fair time, because I know that we all have personal lives, and that's the most important thing. Focus on personal matters, and then anything else like YouTube and battling and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, if I'm giving him a good battle, I'm content. I know that I've done my part, so that's all that matters to me. But of his team, I mean, he's got, Senna Scourge. You've seen it used in the Shiva League that I use. It does its job. I mean, it's a fire bug type, 4-time weak to rock. But I really don't have that much rock coverage. I only have Tyranitar. Claydol's there. It's got Levitate. It can set up screens. I think it can get Trick Room, Earthquake, maybe Psychic, something like that. Espeon, Magic Bounce. It'll be Magic Bounce most likely. To where it, if I try to go like Sticky Webs or Stealth Rocks, it'll be there to, reflect that back on me, and then I'm behind the 8 ball. G-Max Gengar sets up Shadow Tag with its move G-Max Terror, assuming that he gets the opportunity to use that move. He also gets Max Ooze, Max Starfall, Max Darkness. Could get Max Guard if he wants to, run Destiny Bond or something like that. Try to, give him some tech. Grimmsnarl, if he is going to do a screen setup, he's most likely going to do Grimmsnarl. Prankster Grimmsnarl with screens, with Light Clay, probably Thunder Wave, maybe an attacking move, probably Sucker Punch, I would assume. And then go from there with the 8 turns of Reflect and Light Screen, because he doesn't have G-Max Lapras for G-Max Resonance. Como-O's next. Very good Pokemon. Very powerful, but you put a Fairy type in front of it and it shudders. So it's possible we'll see Como-O. I'm not entirely certain about that, to be fully honest with you guys. If I do see it, it'll probably, just go for Clanging Scales, maybe Aura Sphere. I would think he'd run Overcoat on it so that he doesn't get the sand damage if I were to bring the sand combo, which you'll see what I'm planning to bring to him. Lapras is there. Lapras gets Freeze Dry, Priority Ice Shard, Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump, Surf, Brine. Surprisingly, does not get Scald. You would think that it would get Scald, but it doesn't. I think it still gets Solar Beam from Let's Go, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. But you guys have seen what I do with Lapras in the Shiva League. It hasn't seen battle recently, but that might change in the coming weeks over there because we have a last second playoff push. It's looking close, but we'll figure that out as the time goes on. Leafeon's there. Not really sure what to expect from Leafeon because I don't see any way that he sets up Sunny Day. Maybe Espeon with a little bit of tech does Sunny Day and then has Chlorophyll, double its speed. But aside from that, I don't really know what to do with the Leafeon per se. But I know it's a very physical attacker. X Scissor, Leaf Blade, gets quick attack. I think it gets knockoff, but I'm not 100% sure there. Midday Lycanroc is next. It's going to be their priority for Accelerock. Might have Stone Edge or Stone Edge, as they say it in the anime, which is pretty good. I like hearing that. I think it. I know it gets like Crunch, maybe Psychic Fangs. I think it gets Close Combat, or that could just be the Dusk form and the Midnight form. I'm not really sure. It's been a long time since I've used Midday Lycanroc, ever since Dusk Lycanroc came out. If I did use a Midday, it was only because it was I had Sun originally, and I used it for the playthrough because it was a good rock type and it was really reliable. Rotom Wash is there. It might be the Trick Setter in a sense. Trick, Choice Scarf. That way, it tricks the Scarf on me. It gets something else. Then just Volt Switches here and there. Maybe Hydro Palms. Could do the Will-O-Wisp Hex combo, but I'm not 100% sure there. And then last but not least is Skarmory. And, well, what can I say? At least he's got a Steel type. And, Skarmory is one of my favorite Steel types of all time. I mean, I still remember a gym league I used to be a part of. I ran a Skarmory with some of the weirdest tech you will ever see in your lives. That Skarmory was female with Attract, of all things. And it did help me out pretty well in that league. Unfortunately, that league, I don't think it's still around anymore. It was like back in the Oraz days, like right before Sun and Moon came out. But yeah, it helped out really well, especially against some fire types because you get the Sturdy, and then you get the Attract, and then you can set up, maybe even get a little bit of damage on them. Skarmory did its job in that league. So, of the 11 that he has, I'm predicting Espeon, Gengar, Kommo-o, and Skarmory are musts, and then from there I can't really predict anything off the top of my head. But with that in mind, I want to show you guys what I'm bringing to this battle. You guys remember the first battle that I had in the league? That was against. Hold on, let me move my webcam over so you guys can see what I'm running and everything here. Right over here is good. But you guys know what I was running the first week when I battled against. Trying to remember who it was. It's off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and look at it to be fully honest with you guys. And again, this is why I like being unfiltered and honest with my videos, is because I don't want you guys to think I'm reading behind a script. I want you guys to see me as honest as I possibly can, because I value the honesty. I don't value being out there and being problematic or something like that, which is ironic because I've done some miscellaneous things and NFL related stuff, but that's a thing of the past. That's another thing. This is Pokemon. Let's focus on this because we got a good battle against us. So truthfully, when I look at his team, I really don't see reason to differ from the team that I brought that first time, with the exception of maybe changing up some moves, changing up some items, all that stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. So I mean, I'm bringing Lucica again, the Alakazam, Life Orb, Magic Guard to get the extra boost. It's gonna be fast. If I remember correctly, Alakazam is faster than Gengar, and Gengar doesn't get max airstream, so I could literally just Psychic it, and it most likely, even when Gigantamax goodbye. But not entirely certain on that. I'd have to run like, you know, calculation on that, but I'm not entirely certain. But it's gonna have D-Gleam for the Como. It's gonna have Psychic for the Gengar. It's gonna have. I'm probably gonna give it a Focus Blast and give it Shadow Ball just for the Claydol and the Espeon. And then Energy Ball is there for the Midday Lycanroc, the Rotom Wash, and the Lapras. So, you know, have a little extra coverage there. Next up on the team is going to be Stag again. He's one of the few that I'm going to change. I'm giving it heavy-duty boots this week, and I'm going to give it, instead of Volt Switch, I'm giving him T-Bolt. I'm giving him Sticky Webs, too. I'm going to probably lead with Stag this week, and then go for, you know, Thunderbolt, because I'm anticipating the Espeon, or not the Espeon, the Skarmory's lead. I use Thunderbolt, he roosts, I use Thunderbolt again, and then I, you know, can set up Sticky Webs comfortably after his removal is out there, because I don't think he would give Claydol Rapid Spin, even though it learns it. Next up on the team is Bloomin' Onion. It's going to be the same setup, Assault Vest, max special attack, max speed, giving it hasty nature to boost that speed, to lower the defense. It really doesn't need that, to be fully honest with you. Frenzy Plant for the maximum power on Vine Lash. Sludge Bomb for the max ooze. Earth Power for the special defense. And then I'm giving it Outrage this week. I'm gonna try to go for max Wormwind, because if he tries, you know, throw out Como, I think I could probably survive max. I could probably survive a Flamethrower from it, and then, you know, use max Wormwind and probably knock it out, especially if I get the Earth Power for the +1 special defense. Next up is Butterfree. It's coming back. Sleep Powder, Quiver Dance, Hurricane, Bug Buzz. It's there for tech. If I can get the Sleep Powder, I get the Quiver Dance. If I can, you know, get lucky there and I can get the Quiver Dance set up and then go for the Hurricane and all that, or even Bug Buzz, depending on, you know, what he brings, it could very well work there. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to bring Tide Chi this week, or if I want to change it to Tyranitar. Truthfully, I've also even thought about bringing Drifblim this week for Strength Sap and just, you know, extra Shadow Ball. If I bring Drifblim, I would probably give it something that, you know, could activate Unburn him really quickly, and then, you know, go to town from there. But if I do bring Tai Chi, it'll be Mach Punch, Bullet Punch, Triple Axle, Bulldoze. It gets Technician. It's got all this, the attack, the Adamant Nature, the HP, and Rocky Helmet too, in case he tries to go physical on me with, like, you know, maybe I could bait him into the Accelerock with the Lycanroc, and then he takes a Rocky Helmet if he's holding Focus Sash, one Mach Punch, he's done. And then finally, I'm bringing Varion back, but I have not decided which of the memories I'm going to give it. I mean, I could go Ground Memory, I could go Grass Memory, I could go Ice Memory. Really, Ice Memory is, like, you know, lowest of the low on that. Could go, I mean, I thought about going Ground Memory. I wanted to go Ghost, but I don't think it would survive a G-Max Terror from the Gengar, so Ghost is off the page. Grass could be off the page because, you know, Poison, Max Ooze, probably knock it out. Can't do, I don't want to do Dragon Memory because Ice-type coverage could come out there. So I've kind of been, like, you know, racking my brain about what, I mean, the attacks are still going to be the same. Multi-attack, U-turn, Thunder Fang, and then I'm just going to, you know, have Explosion there, go big or go home. Have not decided what memory I'm going to bring yet. That'll probably be determined at the time of the battle. So with that in mind, that's going to be the team for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this battle is going to be attached to this video, so I'll probably have, you know, timestamp in the video with, you know, in the description, so that you guys can, if you don't want to see the team build, you don't want to see a recap or anything like that, you can just click the timestamp, go right into the battle, because, yeah, I just hope to give, you know, Dark Devil a good match, because that's the most important thing. If I can give him a good battle, I can be content in the finish. So I look forward to seeing you guys at the battle, ladies and gentlemen. All right, everybody, we are here. We are ready for our battle against Coach Brendan, Dark Devil 26, and the Vegas Golden Corviknights. This is going to be a good matchup with Dark Devil, I'm looking forward to having a battle with him. You guys saw the team. And let's see what we're going to be battling against with him. Okay, so he brings Grimmsnarl, Skarmory, Kommo-o, Gengar, Lycanroc, and Lapras. So, he does bring his Gigantamax Pokemon, much like I do. He brings the Skarmory. The Grimmsnarl's there. So, he does have some setup. Lycanroc is there for, the priority. Lapras is there probably for a little extra priority. And then Kommo, that's why I've got Lucica in the back there. So, like I had said in the team builder, my plan was if I saw that Skarmory, I'm leading with Vikavolt. And then we're going to go from there and see what we battle. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Week 7 of the IBL against the Vegas Corviknights, the Vegas Golden Corviknights, and Coach Brendan. All right. Sends out Lincoln Log. Okay. All right, so let's see this real quick. Alright, so kind of in a bad predicament right off the bat here. I think I made a bad prediction on the lead. So let's go into Tai Chi here. Predicting a Stone Edge here, because if he goes for like Swords Dance, alright, he goes for Stone Edge. I take that. And it's Life Orb. Found out it's Life Orb. Do I predict the switch into the Skarmory and go into Bullet Punch? Or go Mach Punch? Do I predict the Gengar and go for Bullet Punch? I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make the prediction that he goes into the Skarmory, and I'm going to go Triple Axle. He does withdraw. Robot Chicken, that's a Skarmory. So let's see if it's Rocky Helmet. It is not Rocky Helmet. And we got the 3 hits. As it is Leftovers. Let's think here. What could I... I think I'm gonna... I know I most likely will not survive a Brave Bird. So I'll go for the Mach Punch here, get a little extra damage off. Withdraws Robot Chicken, actually. Guillermo. Alright, get the Mach Punch off. Let's go for another Triple Axle here. See what he decides to do. Now, I know I have Rocky Helmet on my Hitmontop, so probably won't take any special attack if he uses one. And I know I'm not faster than a Kommo. It's base 85, and Hitmontop I think is like a base 67 or 70, I think is what it is. Withdraws again. Ooh, let's see what we get. Robot chicken? Okay. So, we get the triple axle off. 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits, and that last one was actually a crit. As it gets the leftovers recovery again. Let's go for another Mach Punch here. As it goes for Roost, actually. Alright. So we know it has Roost and leftovers. Now I think I'm in a bind here. Like, I want to keep Hitmontop alive. I don't really have a reasonable switch in. Because we know it's lefties. Let's just go for another Mach Punch here. As he goes for rocks. So now I'm kind of behind the 8 ball there with the rocks. Let's see if I can bait him with a Roost. Ooh, I got the Roost. Ooh, this is big here. Good prediction here. Let's see if it helped. Bulldoze comes out. All right, lower its speed too. It's a shame that Hitmontop does not get knockoff. I don't think it gets knockoff. I think I'll use another triple axle here. Another crit there. And only 1 hit. As he goes for Brave Bird, so he's going to get the recoil and he's going to get the Rocky Helmet as Hitmontop goes down. I'll go here into my Sylvali, or Varion. Take only 10 HP worth of damage, and then go for a Thunderfang here. I don't know if this is enough to get the knockout here. If it doesn't, then he just goes for a Roost. Alright, let's see what goes on here. He withdraws into what? The Como. Alright. Let's see how much damage multi-attack does. Ooh, almost enough. As he goes for Dragon Dance, get the attack and speed boost, which lets us know that he is physical, Como. Most likely physical. Alright, let's see what goes on here. Goes for Outrage. And I barely survive. And get the multi-attack off. And Como goes down to multi-attack. But Silvally will most likely go down to whatever comes out next. Which I would assume is either the Lycanroc or the Lapras with Ice Shard. He probably thought he could go with the sweep on the Como there. Lincoln Law comes out, so here comes the Lycanroc for Life Orb Accelerock. I know I don't survive to a switch-in, so just let Silvally go down here, and he takes the Life Orb recoil damage as he goes for close combat, actually. Very interesting. Alright, from here, just going to Bloomin' Onion. Take a little bit of the damage from Stealth Rocks. Let's see what he still has left. The Skarmory, the Lapras, so... mainly just go for the Vine Lash, get that chip damage started off. As he withdraws his Lycanroc and goes back into Robot Chicken. Now, I don't know if this will knock it out. Let's see how much damage I get from the Vine Lash, because I mean it's 4 times quad resist, so it's possible he could literally just bait me out here. Ooh, that might do just enough. Let's see here. And it does go down. Yes. What a clutch one there. Bloomin' Onion plus Frenzy Plant. Beautiful. All right. Brendan, if you watch this battle back, fam, I just want to say you are a great battler right at the top of the bat. I don't even want you to think otherwise. And so let's see what he does here. He's most likely going to Gigantamax his Gengar, I would think. As he is going to Gigantamax's Gengar. In a Love Ball, no less. And now the giant shadow arises from the ground. He has Max Ooze, okay. So he's going to get the special attack boost there. That did a lot of damage. Oh, it was crit. Alright, got a crit there. And it's Life Orb. Okay. So I get the Max Quake and the special defense boost. And he's going to take more of the Vine Lash damage. Wonder if he has max guard to end my my Gigantamax. He does not. He has G-Max Terror. Goes for the Terror, of which I do not survive. Oh, that's right, because Life Orb. Life Orb damage. Wonder if this will take it out. It will not. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Timid Nature, Gengar, G-Max. Alright. Send out Lucica the Alakazam, which does not take damage from the Stealth Rocks. I just go for a Psychic here, because I know I'm faster. And Gengar goes down. But Psychic gets disabled, okay. Nice tech there. Grimmsnarl comes out. I think I'd bring in the Butterfree here just to... just in case. I mean, I'll take the half damage from Stealth Rocks there. As he goes for Play Rough. And gets a crit, so Butterfree's down. So I will go into Vikavolt here. Take more Stealth Rock damage. I wonder how much damage this would do to Grim. Okay, so he's bulk. Okay, so he's bulk up. He's physical Grim. Whoa, that did more than I thought. And we know he's leftovers. So at +1, at +1, does he knock me out? Probably. Probably if he's max attack. Sucker Punch. Okay, alright. This is going to be close, folks. We'll just throw that one out there. Lapras comes out. Alright, this one's going to be close. I can try for a Volt Switch here, but he probably has... Yep, got Ice Shard. Alright, so now it's down to Lucica. Alright. We'll go for the Energy Ball here. That's Assault Vest. That is Assault Vest if I ever did see it. as he goes for Ice Shard. Go for one more energy ball. Okay. So we're... Okay, so we do get down to his last Pokemon. It was Lycanroc versus Alakazam. Knowing Brendan, he would not choose any other move here other than Accelerock and guarantee his win. The only way I would think he wouldn't is if he does a misclick here. So, I mean, taking a 1-0 loss, that's honestly not bad. That is really good, especially when it looked like, you know, our back was against the wall in a sense there. Plus, also, I forgot about Life Orb. So, unfortunately, we're going to take the loss here, 1-0 to Brandon. Or Brendan, sorry, my bad, Brendan. You know, but hey, that's a great battle, no less, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we had some tough matchups at one point. You know, made a bad lead, got lucky with the Skarmory, because if Skarmory was still there, I think, you know, probably would not have done as well as I probably did, because I'd run Kaba Berry specifically for that Skarmory if I got lucky. But you know, GG's to Brendan. You know, that was a great battle, fam. You know, unfortunately, you know, we take the loss, but hey, you win, you lose. That's the most important thing. At the end of the day, I want to make sure that he had a good battle, and I believe I gave him a good battle. So we will take the loss in week 7. Move to either 3-4 or 4-3, depending on the results of the battle against Lieutenant and the Los Angeles Aegislash, ladies and gentlemen. So I will catch you guys for our next matchup. I have not checked the schedule yet, so I do not know who we're playing after Brendan, but I hope you guys are ready for a fun matchup. And excuse me, until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you guys here for more Talonflames action.